Hey guys, hey there, it's Krista Dial coming to you live from Franklin, Tennessee, and hopefully my video is working okay. I just got some kind of little notification that said it was trying to reconnect. Um, Internet can go in and out where I'm shooting from right now. So anyway, hopefully you can see me and this isn't choppy because I have a special message to deliver tonight and I want this video coming through loud and clear. I want you to hear this message because I know there are people out there who need to hear it. Hey Ed, hey Jennifer, welcome guys. So guys, I am on fire because I just finished watching this fabulous video by Les Brown. I don't know if you've ever heard of him or not, but I actually had the honor of hearing him speak live a couple of years ago when I was in Vegas for a conference, and he is amazing. If you've never heard of Les Brown, Google him as soon as this video is over. The video I watched specifically was one of his really well-known talks called Step Into Your Greatness. So I highly encourage you, once I deliver this quick message that I hope you take away a couple of nuggets from, go to YouTube and search for Step Into Your Greatness by Les Brown. It's about like right or under 50 minutes. Totally worth it, guys. Listen to it while you're getting ready. Listen to it while you are fixing your next meal. Listen to it while you're on your way into the office, while you're working out. It goes by so quickly. That 50 minutes, man, just power packed with great nuggets. A few of which I want to share with you right now. All right, and really it all hinges on this one nugget that I took from the video, which is don't let someone else's opinion of you or your dreams or desires or whatever, don't let someone else's opinion become your reality. Okay? Just let that sink in for just a moment. Don't let someone else's opinion become your reality. You were created with a purpose. You are special and you are amazing, and there are qualities about you that that are very unique and that this world needs to see. You make the world a better place. You make the world a unique place because of everything you bring to it. So don't let what other people think or what other people have told you, don't let those opinions affect what you bring into the world, okay? So I want to give you just a couple of examples because I think we've probably all encountered this where, you know, someone has said something about us and it's going to do one of two things. It's going to either make you feel really good and, you know, that positive affirmation like I'm doing the right thing, or it's going to make you feel really bad and question yourself and question your strengths, your abilities. It's going to make you question your dreams and your goals, right? And we have all been there. Hey, Mom. Hey. Thanks for sharing my video. Hey, Butch. Welcome to my video. Really excited about this message I'm delivering tonight. Excuse me. Again, live video. I've not drank enough water tonight, so my throat's a little parched. But anyway, so I want to give you a couple of examples, really two specific examples where this has played out in my life, and I'm so thankful that I did not let those opinions become my reality, okay? So let's rewind the clock to, oh gosh, I guess it would be like 13 or 14 years ago. I don't know, probably 2004, I guess, between 2004 and 2005. I was looking at making my move forward in college, okay? Hey, thanks for the hearts and the likes. I couldn't see who that was, but thank you. I appreciate it. So I was looking at, I had just completed my associates at my community college, which was paid for. I was on a scholarship. And so my first 2 years of college were paid for, and I was looking to make that transition to my next step to complete my bachelor's degree. And I was looking at all of these options, and of course, I was looking at NYU, and I was looking at I was looking at potentially going to Chicago. There were a couple of places across the US that I was really looking at those, different universities. And then I got to thinking, man, I'm an only child. I love spending time with my parents and my family, and I don't know that I want to jump on a plane every time I want to see family. And so I got to reeling it back a little bit, and deep in my heart, I had always had this desire to be in Nashville. And Nashville is just a couple of hours from my hometown, and I was looking at going into a media and communications type of field. Hey Butch. And so I was looking at universities and in Nashville and their media programs and their public relations and communications programs, and I landed on Belmont. And I thought, man, that seems like a really cool school. And then I saw the price tag, because y'all, it is a private university, and which meant significantly higher tuition. And my parents have said ever since I was in high school, if I was going to go to college, that they urged me to do that they supported that decision to pursue higher education. But they also told me that I would have to find a way to pay for it, and, that was something they believed I could do. So I, of course, saw that price tag at Belmont, was like, oh, I don't know about this. I'm going to have to take out loans. I'm going to have to work really hard while I'm in school and intern and all this stuff. And I had all of these doubts going on in my head. And I even, I remember one day when I had just applied to Belmont, I had made the decision, okay, I'm at least going to apply, because if you don't get accepted, then it doesn't matter. So I'm going to apply and see what happens. And I just remember we were, I think we were with some family, and I had actually spoken with a particular family member, and they were like, Belmont? What's Belmont? I've never even heard of Belmont. What are they known for? And why would you choose to go there? It was a very judgmental conversation and a very kind of negative tone. And I just remember immediately thinking, oh my goodness, hey Holly, welcome. Thanks for jumping on live with me. So I just remember thinking, well, maybe, Belmont's not a very well-known school. At least it wasn't at the time, let me tell you, since I've graduated. And even while I was there, we were making, top educational institution lists, and now well-known singers and songwriters and managers and CEOs and business owners and doctors have graduated from Belmont. It's actually a really well-known school. But at that time, so back in 2004, people were like, what is this place? I had several people tell me, oh, Belmont, what kind of school is that? And I just, I felt in my heart of hearts, after coming to Nashville and visiting the program and just exploring more of the city, that this was the place I was supposed to be. So I'm so glad that I did not let those people's opinion become my reality, because since I've moved to Nashville, man, the opportunities that I've had have just been amazing. I'm so thankful that I chose this path. Could it have been equally as satisfying and gratifying had I, made some other choices in different directions? Probably. I'll never know. All I know is I'm so thankful that I did choose this path. I love being here. Nashville is a wonderful city, and I'm just really thankful that I didn't let those people whose opinions and thoughts that I really value and appreciate, though hurtful kind of at the time, I'm really glad that I didn't listen to those people and that I chose to pursue my path. Hey Linda, thanks for jumping on with me, and Laura, good to see you guys here. So that's one example. And then another example of that is, of course, coming to Nashville too. This is where I discovered my business. I have my own virtual business. And let me just tell you, when I started my business, when I first started, it wasn't that, in terms of naysayers and negative Nancy's, I didn't have many of them because when I first started, I jumped in, I was getting my feet wet, I didn't know what I was doing, and I was dreaming really small. I started my business at the time to have some extra money for our wedding. You know, we were paying for our wedding and we were preparing for our future. So at the time, I was dreaming really little and just thinking, well, if I could, earn a couple, 300 or 400 bucks extra a month through my virtual business, that would be great. And so I did that. And I was bringing in, a little extra cash, and that was nice, adding a little extra, each month to our bank account. And then I started dreaming a little bigger, and I was like, well, maybe this would give me some flexibility in my career. I'd always, had a very clear vision for where I was headed and some things I wanted to accomplish. And at the time, I wasn't necessarily doing them. So I thought maybe this could be a good way to fuel my career path and really fuel my passion for where I'm headed. And that is when the naysayers came into the picture. It's so funny. The minute you start to dream bigger and decide you're gonna, really pursue a higher calling, that's when the world and when the devil is gonna come out and start to attack you, because people who care about you and that have supported you and been there for you, they're gonna start criticizing you for dreaming bigger. And even people that you don't know very well, even just casual acquaintances, as you're having just some casual chats and you tell them what you're up to, they may say, oh really, you're doing what now, and how is that gonna work? People are gonna look at you sometimes like you have a third eyeball when you tell them what your dreams are, and two, when you lay out a plan for how you're gonna get there. And you know why? Because so many people tend to settle and think that you're crazy for putting together a plan to make a difference in your life or in the lives of others, which sometimes is just so crazy to me. I don't understand why people want to diminish other people's dreams. But anyway, I want to tell you about a particular instance. So once I had decided, okay, I'm going to go bigger and badder, and, I'm going to take my business to the next level. I remember shortly after that, I had started this free, monthly email newsletter with, some tips, like some skincare tips and maybe some specials that I was running that month. And I remember I was using like a free MailChimp account or something like that for this monthly newsletter. And I remember a very dear friend at the time unsubscribed from my newsletter. She unsubscribed from my newsletter like the second month that I sent this newsletter out. Now, granted, this is a monthly newsletter. I don't know about y'all. I get like daily email newsletters from certain companies and people that I follow. And even though, I might not ever buy anything from these people or decide to work with them, but I like knowing what they're up to. It's sometimes interesting to just see what they're writing about. And most of those people are people I don't even know. And occasionally I'll unsubscribe from them, but absolutely my friends, whether I decide to buy from them or not, if they've added me to an email list, I like to be on there because I want to know what they're up to. It's nice to be in the loop. And so I just remember at that time, guys, my mind was just blown because, I really cared for this person. And again, like the previous story I'd shared, really valued their opinion and respected them. And they unsubscribed from my email newsletter. And it just broke my heart because I had helped this person through a couple of, life transitions that she had been through. And anyway, this person's someone who doesn't necessarily believe in network marketing, and I think she's coming around to it because she is, she's seen how our team has grown and she's seen the debt that we've been able to pay off. And here's the thing, even though those moments really crushed me, they really diminished me. I was so confused and questioning myself and frustrated and just pretty upset. But the thing is, I kept picking myself up. and I moved on because I refuse to let someone else's opinion of me and what I'm doing become my reality. Because you know what? This is my life to live and not theirs. And same for you. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing, if somebody is hating on you or if somebody is diminishing your thoughts and your dreams and your desires, move on. Surround yourself with some different people. And you know what? Depending on who that person is, it could be a spouse, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be, you know, a variety of people that you just can't necessarily, if it's a circle of friends, you know, that's a little easier to perhaps remove yourself from and find a new group of friends. I totally get it. It's way more difficult if it's, you know, a family member or a significant other, but you've got to realize it is your life to live and not theirs. And Les Brown, in this video that I was mentioning earlier, which has just gotten me all fired up, he talks about how, you know, just imagine that you're at the end of your life. And I don't know about you, but I mean, I want to be surrounded by loved ones and the people who are special to me, you know, as I cross over that threshold one day. And what I don't want to be surrounded by are my unlived dreams, regret, unexplored desires. Guys, that is no way to go through this life, by letting other people control where you're headed, and by letting other people diminish your passion and joy that this world needs. So another quote Les Brown actually said in this video was that I thought it was so interesting. He said, most people die around age 25, but they're not buried until they're 75 or 80. How sad is that, right? So many people just give up, they settle, they don't put any kind of plan together to pursue what they're passionate about. So don't let that be you. You've got this. I you know, by no means have lived the perfect life or made perfect choices, but I'm so thankful for my journey and so grateful for the things that have been thrown on my path, the obstacles that I've been able to overcome, because, and thanks for the likes, thanks for that, because I've realized the importance of pursuing my own path and not letting someone else dictate that. So highly recommend watching the video Step Into Your Greatness by Les Brown. I'm ending this video now, so go check it out. Step Into Your Greatness by Les Brown on YouTube. It's about a 50-minute thing. So worth it. It will fly by. Les Brown, if you've never heard of him, he's an incredible man. I need to watch some more of his videos. They're definitely a great way to, you know, something to watch on your lunch, or if you're just looking to really light your fire for the day. Like I said, it's really fired me up. So I hope you have an awesome day. I look forward to seeing you on another video soon. Go out there, be awesome. Let your light shine. The world needs you. Okay, bye guys. Have a good night.